Hello. I am making this video because I think that the world we're in right now is making a huge mistake. I feel that we need to rise up and do something to stop the government and all the problems associated with being incorporated and all this vaccine bullshit. Something's got to be done, including taking down the Georgia Guidestones. I think that is like a spell they have on the world. And as long as that's up, we're at risk more. Just a quick little video. Thanks.
Here is the footage that came out. Now, where is the footage of the people planting the explosives? But no, they didn't release that. They released this. Now, let's take a look at it. I'm going to watch it through with you, and then I'm going to show you why it was lightning. Now, see? Was that lightning or not? Well, you can't tell unless you do something real special. Frame by frame. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Here we go. Okay. Here is right before. This is the next frame. This is less than a second. Much less than a second later. Let's go another frame. Okay, what do you see? Okay, let's go back to right before. What is this? This is a light there shining on the ground. Now, what happens when lightning strikes? Will it make this light go brighter? What happens when a bomb goes off? Will it make that light go brighter? Okay. Does the light go brighter? See it? Extremely bright. This is electrostatic interference with the light and causing it to pulse. An explosion would not do that. Okay? Now, I got more proof. Logic. Okay, let's go one frame. Because you got to remember, lightning happens in way less than a second. So this frame and this frame are really the only two frames that matter. See the color? See the purple? Do you know what color lightning puts off? Do you know what purple or heliotrope is? It is the color of the power of God. It is the color that comes off of lightning. And the light pulse. If you look it up, you will see that lightning causes purple. You know how I also know this? Because I was sitting on my porch one night, staring out into the yard, and some of you will remember this because I put the video out. And I was staring out into the yard, and there was a severe thunderstorm happening, and I was recording the audio. And I was leaning over the mic, and I said, it's calming down a little bit, but I'm expecting, and when I said I'm expecting, a lightning bolt struck right exactly where I was looking. And you know what struck me the most was that the color purple was so vibrant. Okay? This is lightning. This is electricity. This was an act of God. It's undeniable when you take into account the pulse of the light in the background and the purple. You see all that? And there's a bit better footage, but the highest quality they put out for their fantastic cameras they've got there to protect something that supposedly means a lot to the elite. But they only put out 240 is the quality that they put out. You see that? And there's a reason for that. But I see enough in 2 frames to know that's all I need to see. The lightning, the pulse of the energy is going to be way less than a second. So you're going to get the pulse, and then boom, right back to regular light. See how it retreated back to its normal self? Yep. And for those of you that haven't seen the other video, in my previous video I went through and showed you that right here is where the Georgia Guidestones are at. And this is a lightning map that tracked all the lightning in the area for last night. Matter of fact, it tracks the entire United States. But there were lightning strikes in the area at the time of the event last night. And there was a small thunderstorm right over this area, and there was one up over to the right, which you can see up over here too as well.